But his parents were amazing too.
Yes, it's like a study in parenting, good parenting, because his parents are, it's as much a film about love. I always saw that this film was a coming-of-age story, not an autism story. It was a coming-of-age story, and it was about the power of love and family to sort of connect to their child in any way they could. And they were not going to stop at anything, and they weren't going to listen to what the doctor said, and they weren't going to listen to the way things happened before, and they were going to forge a new path. And they really connected with Owen. They found the pathway through Owen's passion, through his affinity, and that was new, and that is sort of breaking ground in the autism world right now.
I would like to follow up on that. How is it making a difference?
So there's a new type of therapy because of the book and the film called Affinity Therapy, which is to connect to someone who is autistic through their affinity. And the conference that Owen goes to at the end of the film is the first conference in the world on affinity therapy, and that's because of the book, and that's why they asked Owen to speak. And so because of that, MIT, Stanford, and Cambridge have started the first study on affinity therapy, and Owen was their first subject. And Owen went to MIT, and the head of neurology, John Gabrielli, hooks him up in an fMRI machine, shows him Disney. This was a scene in the film. It's on the DVD extras now. Shows him Disney clips and watches what happens to his brain. And what happened was, they used to think that people with autism lacked empathy. It was just the opposite. That was the part of his brain that lit up the most.
Well, he clearly has it. I mean, that's not an issue. But not everyone is the same as him.
No.
There's a spectrum.
There is a spectrum, but a lot of people with autism have an affinity, have something that they gravitate to, something that they can connect with, and if you can use that to connect with them, that's something, a new way of thinking.